So let's have a look at our geotropism example questions. Again, same idea. You need to correct yours in purple pen and add annotations for where you've got things wrong and you know how to improve it the next time. So let's have a look. This one, the diagram below shows a germinating seed that was planted horizontally. So here we have our germinating seed, here we have a shoot, and here we have a root. And we can see that we have auxin in both of these. Draw a diagram to show the likely effect that auxin will cause in the root and the shoot after a few days. So we should see some significant difference in the diagram. So let's draw in our seed. When we're ever doing these diagrams, they've given you the labels. You need to mimic those labels so we know what you're referring to. So here we have our germinating seed, and I'm going to do my shoot first. So the shoot should show significant bending upwards, and my root should show significant bending downwards. Now they can then add in my auxin. Excellent. We should have also, so the mark points here is that we have 1 mark for drawing the germinating seed and labelling it, 1 mark for correctly drawing the root, it should be labelled, and 1 mark for correctly drawing the shoot, and it should be labelled. So those are your 3 marks available, so that's quite an easy set of marks. So the next one, explain how the auxin in the root. Highlight whether you're doing root or shooting questions, because that's where people have made mistakes, has brought about the changes you drew in part A. Lovely. So let's start, okay, with the root. So first of all, first marking point, so auxins collect in the lower side of the root. One mark. In roots, auxin inhibits cell elongation. So that's our second mark available. Cells on the upper side of the root grow faster. And then this causes the root to grow downwards towards gravity. Okay, so these are our 4 marking points available. Most people missed that key term that we are looking at the idea of root. So let's have a look at number 3. With that, let's have a look at number 3. So here we are. We're going to have a look at our tropisms. People did quite well in this, but you must look at the instructions, because what people managed to miss were the titles. So the name of the response. So that's the name of the response. So the first one, gravity, is gravitropism. I also accepted geotropism. So what's the growth response of the shoot? They've given you a hint because they've done it for water already. So in this one, we're going to say it's away from the ground. Away from gravity is also acceptable. So the growth response of the root will be the opposite. So it'll be towards the ground. And they've done the last one for you. So let's do water. So we've got hydrotropism. Growth response of the shoot is away from water. Growth response of the root is towards water. And then we have advantages to the plant, so that allows the root to absorb water from the soil. Because it's water here. Lots of people started talking about minerals, but we're actually talking about water. Right, last one. So we've got light, so that is obviously phototropism. So growth response of the shoot is towards light. Growth response of the root is away from light. And then the advantage of the plant, you need to say that shoots receive light for photosynthesis. Okay, so that should be all of your marks. Each of these boxes is a mark point. Please mark them up, make sure that you know your corrections and you can identify how to correct these in an exam situation. Thank you.